what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Double A9 Skills. Welcome back to the Chelsea Career Mode, baby. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yo, the setup's a little bit different. We usually got a green screen going. We're usually live commenting, but today, bros, I need your help more than anything, man. When I tell you guys that things haven't been going well in this career mode, I mean it. Well, hold on. Things have been going well. We're top of the table chilling. We got players beasting and feasting. We're feeling good about ourselves, but at the end of the day, the transfer window's here, and we are so close to the transfer window being closed, and we have yet to sign the player. Now, I went through the comments down below, and a lot of people like Skills, you got to sell Courtois, you got to sell David Luiz, and a lot of people want us to sell our biggest and our best players, even some things saying Hazard, and I just don't know if selling those guys are the right answer. We're going to jump into a Leicester City career game, and this game was nuts, bros, because, first of all, before we go any further, can we get 4,000 likes on this bad boy? And I do want to apologize for 2 days of no career mode, man. I'm out in my girls right now, so I'm a little bit, you know, I wasn't able to get the footage for y'all, but now I got it, and it's not going to be late no more. I truly do apologize. But like I was saying, bros, we jump into this Leicester City game, and I know you're watching the highlights of this bad boy. Yo, Leicester City attacked us as if they were Man City or Manchester United or one of the biggest teams in the world. And this is what blows my mind about career mode, because, bros, in this career mode, it seems like United and City and all the big teams, we walk them. But then when we match up against a team like Leicester City, we get absolutely annihilated. And we could have lost this game before we even get close to scoring, before we even take a shot on target. Leicester City had 6 or 7 chances where they really could have put us in a bad situation. But luckily for us, Vardy was off target. They couldn't score a goal to save their life. And finally, we're going to get an opportunity. When we do get our opportunity, you know, for damn sure, we are just not missing it. It's the guy that I never thought would do it, big boy Morata. This guy had a day that he won't forget for a long time. With that being said, the transfer window is here. I'm going to try to make a couple big moves in this episode, and I want y'all to remember that every move I try to make comes from the comments down below, bros. I got these little notepads here that I write on. I write everything you guys want me to do, and I go and try it. And the problem is in this career mode is it's been very difficult for me to make any move actually happen. But here we go, man. Big boy Hazard down the wing against Leicester City. We're at home to them, so you know we need that W. I completely messed that pass up, but as they were trying to clear it, big boy Willian's going to get the throw in. I almost messed that up as well. You saw me headed out. Big boy Conte sends it over to Willian. Willian with it. I see Morata in there. Good dribbling. Send it down to Son. Back to Morata. And ladies and gentlemen, big boy Morata finds his second. I started him simply because Royce and Mahrez were super tired. And it's not that I haven't liked Morata. I loved him. But I just like Sonaldo at striker more. And the problem with that being said is, Morata, we can't sell him because he just arrived at the club, so we can't list him up for sale. We can't list up Bakayoko. We can't list up Royce or Mahrez or the only guys we could, or Son, the only guys we could really list up is players like Hazard. I don't want to list him. Conte, I really don't want to list him. Azpilicueta, I don't want to list him. David Luiz, I really don't want to list him. So the only guys that we could list up right now are the old school OGs of Chelsea, the guys that are there in real life doing their thing. Big ups to Morata with a big boy hat trick against a team that should be walking out of here with at least a point, but they couldn't score, and every time we shot, we could score. Look at that celebration, smack of the hands, that was sick. But yeah, you know, they couldn't score. We take 3 shots, pretty much scored 3 goals with big boy Morata, but the only guys we could sell is the old heads. And I know a lot of you guys want me to do that, but at the same time, a lot of you guys are like, Skills, don't do that, because the real Chelsea guys that watch this series, they'll be like, Skills, please don't sell Hazard, please don't sell this guy, please don't sell that guy. I even see some people in the comments down below saying, hey, Skills, you've ruined Chelsea. The biggest thing, bros, is that when you do a career mode, you don't really intend in keeping it the same, because if you intended, like if I didn't intend in signing Royce, why is my hat popping down like that? If I was not intending in signing Royce and Mahrez and this guy and that guy, I wouldn't do a career mode. I think the fun of career mode is the fact that you get to buy who you want, sell who you want, do what you want. Now, in the comments down below, you guys did tell me that. I write the name down. I'm not sure if I wrote the comment down, who it came from down, but you guys told me to try to sign Aguero. Now, I thought to myself instantly, like, yo, I would love to make this move. This is a move I would love to make. But, bros, we are broke, completely broke. So the only way we make Aguero work is if they take Morata, right? But for them to take Morata, they need 65 million on top. So you start doing some math. That means they want like 100 and something million for Morata. Now, the biggest flaw of this career mode this year is the transfer window. I don't care what anyone says, oh, but they try to make it realistic, so that's why players are going for so much money and this and that and that and this. I get that. I do understand that they're trying to make it more realistic, but at the end of the day, this is just nuts. Morata plus 65 million for Aguero, like that's just something that the offers that they offer back is just something it's unheard of, bros. A lot of time you'll offer someone, like right now I could go offer like Hazard for Gareth Bale, and they'll come back and be like, we like that deal, but we want 70 million on top. Are you kidding me? Do you understand how good Hazard is compared to Gareth Bale? Like, these are two world-class players, but that's just the way the game thinks. Up next, you guys told me to go and check out big boy Dembele. All right, now Dembele was somebody I was very interested in, but he just moved to the club. You guys also told me, you didn't tell me to check out. I wanted to check out Rodrigo, Crystal Palace. He plays for Crystal Palace. Another guy that we just could not go after. So, bros, after that, I'm in a position where I went for Aguero. I tried Dembele. You guys also told me to try. There was a bunch of guys you guys told me to try, and everybody I tried, they either told me a stupid amount of money, or they just said the player just arrived and we couldn't get him. So with that being said, in the comments down below, bros, I need you. Or we're going to go to the end of this transfer window without signing one player. And that will be the first time on any of my channels. Matter of fact, that will be the first time in YouTube history of me doing career mode that I didn't sign a player during the transfer window. Like, it's unheard of. It's something that never happens. But I'm not okay to give away our star players. I'm not okay to give away our OGs. Like, as much as I don't care about the realism of a career mode, I don't want to just absolutely dominate and destroy Chelsea. Like, that's not what we're after doing. And now there's no way for us to destroy Chelsea because right now we're 13 points clear top of the table. We're in the knockout stage of the Champions League. We're about to play Real Madrid. We're in the FA Cup. We're in the League Cup. We're deep into all these competitions. You see me doing a little bit of simulating real quick because I try to just go through to see if we could actually get a deal done, bros. If somebody would come after one of my players, we're 13 points or something clear top of the table, and no one's even coming after my players. The only deal that we got thrown on the table was in the last episode. They came after Courtois. And now that I look back, I really wish that I would have let the Courtois deal happen because, bros, at this point, I need any money. Any money we could possibly get is good money. Any money. But unfortunately, like, they're not coming after players like Morata. They're not coming after players that I would easily say yes to no matter what the fee was. I even want to bring back Batshuayi, and I'm too broke to do it. I don't have enough money to recall Musanda, Batshuayi, nothing. I have no money to make any moves. We jump into a League Cup game. Very important game right here. We're deep into this competition now. My man Koke scored first, but they equalized instantly. But luckily, we were able to make it 2-1. And it seems like anytime I simulate in this series, it's always a 2-1 result. It really seems that way. Luckily, we do get another one from big boy Mahrez. So it's Royce, Koke, and Mahrez, all of them getting goals into the back of the net and give us an opportunity to move on to the next round. A fourth goal comes in, this time from the big boy Hazard, Mahrez, Royce, and the boy Koke. Gonna give us a massive victory, and that's gonna advance us into the League Cup, which usually I don't really care about, but now that we're getting so far into the season, I want to do everything. I want to win the Champions League, the League Cup, and the FA Cup. I want to go for it all. Before we move any further, bros, we are on the 27th. On the calendar right now, you can already see the transfer window deadline day. Already. They came to me for Cahill. You know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to sit down with them, and I'm going to find a way to get Cahill off the payroll. And the reason for it is not because I want to lose Cahill, because, matter of fact, the center back position, what do we have? Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Cahill, we picked up Manolas. There's a few more. We have Rudiger, right? We still have Rudiger. We still have Rudiger. We have a couple guys, but Cahill's a guy that we need, right? Cahill's a guy that, we play three backs, so we constantly are going through these center backs a lot. But I want money. I want to make any move possible. So I was trying to get like 17 mil. Also, he's 32 years old, so 16, 17 mil, something, anything in the bank would work for us now because we can just send him off his way and be able to actually make a deal happen. So I am going to make this Cahill deal go through, bros. And it's crazy, right? Because this is the craziest part. I sell Cahill for 16 million, right? And you're probably like, well, Skills, that's decent money. That's not too bad. In career mode, I think it's horrible. Because the way that they are, like, how the way that they said Aguero is worth Morata plus 65 million, then I believe Cahill is worth like 20, 30 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, and I'm not saying that Cahill's anywhere near Aguero. I'm just saying the prices that they ask for, we should be able to ask for more. But what's going to happen here is actually kind of mind-blowing because another team is going to approach me for Cahill. So I decide, all right, let me sit down with them and see what I can get out of them. And I actually get more money out of this deal. So I get more money from Spurs than I got from Juventus. So hopefully at this point, I'm hoping that Cahill doesn't agree to leave to Juventus and agrees the Spurs deal. That's kind of what I'm hoping happens. So I end up making two deals for Cahill. We're either going to get 15 or 16 million from Juventus, and then we're actually going to be able to get 17 million out of Spurs. 17. So an extra million. That's not too much, but at this point, any little thing will help us, bros. Please, with 4 days left in the transfer window, I need something. Let me know who I should sell right now. Let me know who I should buy right now. Who can I trade to make a deal happen, bros? I am looking for anything to save this career mode. Not this career mode. To save this transfer window. I need one big deal to happen, bros. I'll feel awful if I don't make something happen. It's been your boy, AA9 Skills. Please smash a big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. I know this episode is pretty short, but bros, I want to make a deal happen ASAP, Reno. It just wouldn't feel like a skills career mode if we go through an entire winter transfer. Either way, I think we're going to win the league. But right now, I really want to make something happen. Not only for like the entertainment of the series, but to keep the streak alive. It's been your boy Skills. Big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, turn your bell on, and more Fortnite career mode coming your way. Thanks for being patient. Love you guys. Booyah.